English legal shorthand 100 words per minute. Start. Mr. Umesh Mankapure, learned advocate appearing for petitioner, would submit that cooperative court has passed award dated 30/9/2010 in favor of petitioner for recovery of dues worth rupees 9,33,137 along with interest at the rate 16% per annum. Stop. The award is put to execution in regular Darkhast number 2 of 2012. Stop. The respondent number 2 purchased assets of respondent number 1 pursuant to auction initiated by Maharashtra State Cooperative Bank in the year 2014 and took over possession of assets of respondent number 1. Stop. According to Mr. Mankapure, respondent number 2 is put to obligation towards all dues existing and future of respondent society. Stop. By inviting attention of this court to wording of tender notice and sale certificate, he endeavors to impose upon this court that purchaser has accepted all encumbrances presently on property and which may arise in future and agreed to pay the same as per tender conditions. Stop. Mr. Mankapure would further submit that entire business of respondent number 1 is now run by respondent number 2. Stop. All the assets of society are possessed by respondent number 2. Stop. Therefore, for purpose of execution of award, respondent number 2 ought to have been impleaded as party in execution proceeding. The executing court, while deciding application seeking impleadment of respondent number 2, erroneously ventured in question as to entitlement of petitioner to recover awarded amount from respondent number 2 and rejected application an erroneous count. Per contra, Mr. Girish Godbole, learned senior advocate appearing for respondent number 2 would submit that respondent number 2 being auction purchaser of assets in auction under section 13 of Surfacai Act, cannot be held liable for any liabilities or dues of business of respondent number 1. Stop. The liabilities of respondent number 2 are limited towards attachable to secured assets / sale proceeds. Stop. It does not contemplate liability arising out of business of respondent number 1. Stop. He would point out that respondent number 1 is still in existence having certain assets. Stop. The efforts of respondent number 1 to put responsibility of their dues on shoulder of auction purchaser is objectionable. Stop. In support of his contentions, he relies upon exposition of law by Supreme Court in cases of State of Karnataka and another versus Shreyas Papers (P) Limited and others Rana Garders Limited versus Union of India and others, and division bench judgment of this court in case of National Steel and Agro Industries and another versus State of Maharashtra and others. Having considered submissions advanced by learned advocates for appearing for respective parties, continuous issue that arises for consideration in this writ petition is as to whether petitioner has made out case to permit implement of respondent number 2 as a party in execution initiated by him for recovery of awarded amount against respondent number 1 being auction purchaser of assets of respondent number 1 slash judgment debtor. Stop.